Firstly, I don't want to say much. In fact, I will sit down because the minister has said something nice. He said these are some inputs. Even the minister is not convinced that these are serious inputs. So some inputs. Some inputs means these are 2-3% inputs. The balance 97% inputs, he's still waiting for. That's why I'm not in a big hurry to speak on this. So good. Some inputs, my interpretation is less than 10% of the inputs. And I'm very glad now we welcome this new minister because he will listen to all our inputs and not do any dadagiri. Okay. Sir, some basic issues. If you are looking at this education policy, you please put one line on the cover and find out if all of us will agree with that one line, one philosophy. Our policy should be inclusive, open to diversity of thought and belief. That's all we want. Inclusive, open to diversity of thought and belief. All thought. If it's the best of Vedic thought, so be it. If it's the best of Gurukul thought, so be it. If it's the best of missionary thought, either Hindu missionary, Christian missionary, but all. But Buddhism, all thought, even atheist thought, but it has to be the best. Right? Now, there are a lot of Christian schools which are being run, but I also went to a Christian school. So many non-Christians also went to Christian schools. In Christian schools, they never ask you to go to church. The day a Christian school forces a non-Christian to go to church, that's the day we should all stand up and object. I have no problem with that. Because in a Christian school also, there is a secular education. If you're a Christian boy, you will go to church. The rest of you are taught moral science. This is the way we've grown up, sir, in this country. So this is one very important point, because there are minority schools who are feeling that they are very, very threatened with this, because they talk about a consultative process. This consultative process has not really taken place. It's been a natak consultative process, but we have a very mature person like the HRD minister here, and he will take care. My third point, sir, is on states. Please don't do this, because if you do something without consulting the states, see what happened in GST? You consulted all of us and we are backing you full percent. So do the same with this policy. Please do the same. Don't rush it. Because in Bengal, we don't put anything into the dustbin. Okay, we are open, thoughts being open. Yes, sir, I'm just finishing because I've made the key point, sir. And firstly, this education should have been a state list subject also in the first place. But why it ever became on the concurrent list, I don't know. Sir, the minister has begun the process to get this policy right. To get this policy, it is on the concurrent list? Yeah. To get this policy right, please, education in India is a secular education. There is a fear that the ISS wanted one ministry only. And this government, now in its 2-year more mature state, must not allow that to happen. This is my one plea, and I go back to my opening plea, sir, is that inclusive, open to diversity of thought and belief, and our minister has a very, very good quality to get this policy right.
Thank you.
Is the art of listening. You keep listening and listening and listening. Thank you very much, sir, for listening.
Thank you, Mr.